What up, ladies and gentlemen? I just arrived home from work. I'm not sure how I made it in time, but hey, I made it. So let's mute the music and let's go right into this match between Mubbsy and cruxer. Both are pretty much ready, and the comps today will be Average Greg, Mr. Not So Average Greg, and Mutant Aura. Hey guys.
Joe, you were too kind to us, you really are. Thank you.
Too kind? No, he wasn't brutal enough, Greg.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I was actually making a compliment, excuse me.
No.
Yes.
Whenever it's directed at Greg, it inverts. That's how it works.
Greg is Greg is as much as an old creep as I am, so I made.
He tried to name he tried to name himself Amazing, Greg, and it just automatically changed.
It wouldn't let me for some reason.
It wouldn't let you.
Why?
No.
But yeah, like, no, leave Greg alone. He's not average.
He's less than average. Exactly. I like where you're going.
He's way
No
older
bully.
than the average.
Guys, no bully.
Oh, I forgot. We've got to bully people running.
Exactly, we've got bully cruxer. That's our job here, is to bully cruxer. It's the
Oh,
reason why we're here in the first place.
Oh, that is fine.
Let's go.
Alright, we're starting.
We are off with already. It's a 7-second difference. Didn't think it'd be this close already, boys.
God damn, stream delay's a bitch.
It's only 4.3 seconds. Get your facts straight, or.
Fake
Oh
news.
man, I'm bad at numbers.
Aren't you a science? Are you going to sciences, aren't you, right?
Well, I was going to say yes, but after that performance, maybe not.
Doesn't that require, being good at maths?
Require. I like to think of it as more of a guideline.
Fair enough, then.
Oh, so who's loving this intro cutscene? I watch this far too many times a day for the wrong reasons.
Such a classic cutscene, really is.
Yeah, isn't it used like
pouring
3
down.
times in the actual game?
It is, yeah. It's this, the Ocarina of Time, the Zelda Escape cutscene, and the Light Arrows cutscene. So if you're on Glitchless, you see this 3 times.
They obviously went for a lot of trouble on this one, trying to get money's worth out of it.
Exactly. It's a pretty well developed cutscene, to be fair. The lightning flash in the background, the rain pouring down.
I just think the one thing that would have made it better, and maybe Glitchy will agree, is a cow somewhere positioned.
Just a random moo.
Yeah.
Just take all the horses out and put them with cows.
I don't even want to imagine just Epona as a cow, and maybe we shouldn't give anyone that idea.
Oh god, no, it's gonna happen now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Oh, that would actually be great. Next randomizer update.
Give
randomize the animal.
Like 2 hours. He'll have that ready to go.
I'm not sure. Is it Mubbsy N64? I can't tell. I think
he is. I think he is on N64.
Right. This should be interesting. Because I don't think he does the N64 route.
Yeah, according to his splits, he does hook shot first. So bombs first, which is interesting.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at the escape time as well. It looks more like a VC escape time.
Oh yeah, it was
yeah.
Interesting.
That is a very interesting thing. We've had people on VC doing the N64 route and people on N64 doing the VC route. What can we say?
Everyone's backwards today.
Oh. Don't get me started. Right, so we've got Mr. Crux leaving the house now. At last. He's taking his time. He's taking his time.
Nice leisurely stroll.
Are we going to see any failed acrobatics? Because I have seen him backflip into his house more than once.
I mean, everyone's done that, Everyone's done that at least once.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think it was the... Yeah, I don't know when it was. It was ages ago, though. But he's improved since then, we hope.
Right, both runners make it out of Link's house just fine.
Just fine. Hardest part, some say.
Mubbsy.
Hmm.
Oh, he's going for the house. Okay, interesting.
Okay, that's completely thrown me off.
Okay, it's actually really weird now. Yeah. Now I'm confused.
I am very confused.
So
I'm gonna.
Wordless, but he went to get the rupee in the grass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is a very moment, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I think this must be N64.
It is N64, that's for sure. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's definitely yeah. I think he's named his file Kirks as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Mubbsy is Crux and Crux is Mubbs. Make it even more confusing.
So I'm going to be looking at both and just absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not a complicated person, and when people try and complicate things.
Alright, so Mubbsy's getting his nuts and sticks, and then Crux is getting his sword. Now he's about to get his shield very soon. He can get this bridge clip just fine. He can.
Nice bridge clip. That was nice and clean.
Yep. One of those tricks that can, if you have off days, you can fail that forever and ever.
Yeah, it can really mess you up sometimes, especially when it's. I mean, I think it's definitely. Is it frame perfect? 1 or 2, something like that.
It's one frame.
Yeah, and as much as you think you have muscle memory, sometimes you just don't.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just have days where you fail like 4 times in a row and you reset, and you feel bad about it. Alright, so Mubbsy going for the walking while talking. Escape. Yeah. Seems pretty good so far.
Yeah, this is set for a quite big time save as well on his PB.
Yeah.
So that's walking while talking, and Crux going for pokey here. Oh,
unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but second time lucky, and that's still a really good escape time.
I feel like pokey escape is one of those tricks where like you can be really good at it, but every once in a while you just suck shit. You have no idea why.
Yep. Every now and again, or every day, at least once a day.
At least once a day, you just fail it for no reason, and you feel like an asshole. Alright, well, both players are the forest. Main thing.
Yeah, that's always a big milestone, I think, mentally anyway. I think if you get stuck in forest for too long, it can really demoralise you. Or even the child section itself in general.
Yeah, child section in No IM is generally considered to be one of the worst child sections in any category. Yeah,
it doesn't flow at all. I think it's quite weird how it's laid out. I mean, it is the quickest way to get things, but it just feels very odd. All dungeons obviously goes for choose, then straight to Master Sword, but because we need to take like 5 different detours, it's it feels quite bumpy. I don't know, but a word for that, but disjointed.
Yeah, it just there isn't a whole lot of content in there. You get like 3 things and then you go, you go adult, and that's it. But it takes way too long to do that.
Any percent has a widely criticised child section. Oh, we don't like the. If you're wittier than us, you have to leave. That's the rule.
Yeah, that's the rule. God ban you now. Sorry, Joster.
Because you can't show us up. And both of them talking to the owl here. There's a potential owl skip, yeah, but yeah, probably not worth it at this point. Because it can lose you time if you go for it, then midway through fail it, and then you have to talk to him anyway, and yeah.
Yeah, it's if you fail this owl skip at the front of Hyrule Field, then you can actually screw yourself over in a big way in terms of time of day routing. Because then the time of day will be too late. You would actually make the castle before night, and if you don't make castle before night, then it's a reset. Time of day is pretty forgiving in this category for most things, but the owl skip is one of them. If you fail it, then it's really bad. So I think both players will go for this Keko dive here. Crossing with G, Mubbsy using his nuts. Mubbsy's just going to go for the Navi dive, looks like. Instead. Cruxer gets nice tuna chicken, and he's in. Alright, so both can do very different tricks here to get bomb chews. He's doing the Ocarina dive, and then Mubbsy doing Blanquet. Both players get on. Mubbsy's blank A successful. He's down the bottom. So despite being behind, entering Kakariko, entering the well, he's going to be ahead, leaving the well. If he can get this this clip just fine. A bit high, but he made it though. And cruxer gets successful Ocarina dive first try. Very nice. Okay, both players make it out bottom of the well just fine. Cruxer doing a different damage route here to Mubbsy. You do want to be down to half a heart by the time you get to... sorry, you're done at 1 heart by the time you get to the courtyard. So taking damage here is faster than taking damage later.
Yeah, I'm going to slide back in as if nothing happened.
Oh, hi.
Oof is the key word there.
I'm gonna slide into my DMs.
Yep. Have no idea what happened there, but oh well.
You're back, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Well,
it's funny because I was still talking and the 2 streams had died and I was like, this is doesn't bode well. It's like a delayed reaction.
Alright, well, it looks like Mubbsy's going for damage of a gold sculpture instead of the Style Children. Instead.
Yeah, it looks like definitely. I think his time of day should be good here.
Yeah. Good rupee RNG from him, right in front of the lone zone. Generally, taking damage from the Style Children is better. Well, it's faster usually, because you have to go out of your way to get the sculpture. But as long as your time of day works out, it doesn't matter too much.
And there's the heart that he needs.
Yeah.
Completion of the damage route.
So generally N64 will finish this route fast. Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. We started at the same time. You go for it.
Okay, I would say that. So generally, in terms of console, VC will be behind N64 by about a minute or so, the living child section. But since Mubbsy had a few, isn't doing like fast strats, he's going to fall a little bit behind, probably.
Yeah, I think if you took
the man break even.
Yeah, if you took the fastest of each, they'd probably be about, you know, close to 40 to a minute apart. But I think it's something like this where we have a sort of PB wise better player versus a PB wise worse. It can be a lot closer than that, but I still think N64 is going to leave child section.
Yeah,
probably about 20, 30 seconds faster.
It depends on guards, really. That's kind of the great equalizer here.
Ooh.
Going for a damage boost. Oh, that's not good.
That's not
good.
good.
Oh, that's really bad. So he has to go back and get hearts, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's one of the great disadvantages of the current N64 route. There's no backup from that not super slide, the mega side hop. Mega side hop. What am I saying? Damage boost.
Damage boost. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really bad. He has to probably reset and go back to Kakariko now.
Yeah.
All right. So that damage boost that Cruxer just did, what he was trying to do, but on VC, if you fail that, you have a backup because you have a shield to do a mega flip back onto the ledge. But N64 hasn't got a shield, so there's no backup, and you can't do another damage boost because you're half a heart and you'll just die. But Cruxer gets caught by guard, so might give Mubbsy a chance to catch up here.
Yeah, so if we can get another maybe 3 guard catches, maybe 4, we might be even again. Because that, we cannot understate how big of a time loss getting failing that damage boost on N64 is. It is enormous.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest time losses in the run.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is actually really bad. He might miss cross before now if he's not careful. But he's good. He's a little bit of trouble finding that.
Ooh.
My guards again.
He's just giving him a chance.
Even a playing field here.
Yeah. He's not going to be happy with that, though.
Phase, this category is not over till it's over. There's a lot of tricks. Oh no, he missed Cast Before Night.
Missed Cast Before Night.
Oh my god. This is a really bad start for both players, honestly.
Yeah.
Getting caught by guards twice sucks. But I think Mubbsy is probably
on the worst, yeah.
Yeah. He's getting the worst side of things here.
Maybe he got lulled slightly into a false sense of security, but that's slowly being drained away.
Yeah. Alright, Cruxer takes guards easy this time. He's not gonna speed up. Okay, he makes it past guards finally.
Yep. Yeah, that's not a particularly great Zelda time, but he should still be miles ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where we're sort of at this point. You caught twice by guards and still probably, I want to say, at least over a minute ahead.
Oh yeah, you see, because
yeah, probably close to 2 minutes.
Yeah, because nighttime itself lasts about a minute and a half, and you just have to go through market when time the days have passed, and then get to the coil again and not fail the damage boost again. So he's got a lot of time to wake up.
The rupee was kind. He's just given us something interesting to look at while we've got a cutscene on the left.
Exactly, yeah.
It's considerate, it's kind. You know, this is we need more people like this. Well, I'm not saying anything if you don't.
No.
It's payday, clearly. It's a Christmas bonus at last.
Yeah. Working overtime.
Yeah. See, exactly. It's radio. He's got the big wallet.
Bucks.
Yeah. So the jump there on the bridge goes well. At least getting caught there is pretty demoralizing, I've got to admit.
Yeah, all missing the jump is also very demoralizing.
Yeah. But
again, like
this,
that's what everyone's done once at least.
Yeah, hopefully this damage boost goes better, because I would hate to see a second fail, because that is, yeah. Well, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
That for me would be cry territory. Ooh.
He didn't make it. Oh no.
That is.
This is hard. It's hard breaking the watch.
Brutal. Yeah, this is really bad. And that's what you get for naming your file after the worst player ever lived.
It's cursed. It's a cursed save file.
Yeah. But as they say, it's not over until
it's over.
It's over. I was trying to think of some related joke there, but my brain sort of froze up.
Yeah.
And you end up sat there like, ah.
Well, Cruxer gets the ZL cutscene skip just fine. Pretty easy trick, sir. I should imagine you have any problem with that. Now it's just dot skip and he's home free to adult section.
Yeah, exactly.
This angle looks a bit rough on Mubbsy's screen. Yeah, he's
corrected it.
Yeah. It looked like he was going to fall off the edge there. But he knew he was off.
No, I was looking at the wrong screen. I was looking at the left and then thought, I didn't realize Mubbsy got that far.
Come on, man, get your head in the game.
Yeah. I told you, this is not. It's my concentration is dropping.
The dog just blocked Mubbsy from getting that rupee.
Yeah. He's gonna have to go back.
Getting dog blocked.
Go back and teach that dog a lesson. That's what I thought.
Hey now, let's not encourage any abuse of animals here, okay?
No. I'm not saying that. You know, go back and give it a hug. It's what I was gonna go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, right?
Perfect, yeah. I'm fine with that.
Oh, lovely unbuffered dot skip there.
Very nice. Cruxer is past child section now. Right doesn't VC crash. Getting the Master Sword.
Yeah, don't say it.
Have we had any VC crashes in this tournament yet? We haven't, have we?
I don't remember any. Otherwise, I think I would have heard.
I'm just trying to make up time here by going for this Seam Walk instead. Without ISG, though, this could be a little bit tricky.
It's gonna be horrible, yeah.
Yep.
That's a nice setup there. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's very good setup, yeah. I like that. Very clean.
Best Ganon laugh wins my gratitude. I'm gonna give it my best try. Come on, out of 10.
Solid 7. Oh, Mubbsy fell to damage boost again. At this point, I don't know. You should probably just get the egg just as a backup.
I think the egg might be an option here. It would have been a lot quicker.
Yeah, just to get the egg. Even if you think you failed, let's just get the egg as a backup and pick up talent and push the boxes over. Yeah. This is really heartbreaking to watch. It's not fun when you to see someone fail this damage boost, especially on N64 where there's no backup for it.
Yeah, I think if anyone found a backup, they would probably be worshipped.
And no damage boost.
Yeah, or just just a zombie hover over there, and then
zombie hover. Can you imagine zombie hovering in OoT? I think everyone would just quit.
Yeah, there is a sort of thing, isn't it, where you die and then it's in the Ganondorf fight where you can sort of go against his stairs, we just vibrate.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, when you die and you just sort of it happens in Void Warp as well. I think if you're dead and you're falling, you sort of go weird. But yeah, this is really tragic to watch. And like I say, it's definitely not a representation of skill level. It's literally just one of those days.
Yeah, this damage boost has plagued many a runner. Like, you can be really good at this game, and every so often you'll just fail this damage boost, like, constantly, and you have no idea why. Like, I remember before the relay last month, I watched an alien doing practice for this, and he was failing that damage boost constantly. He was getting really annoyed at it. And if he spent, like, 2 hours figuring out, like, what are the frames for this, what options do I have for this damage boost, and trying to figure out good setups for it. And eventually, now on the day, it worked out fine, but he was really kind of worried about it at the time.
Yeah, I think to be honest here, I would. I don't think he's going for the egg, but I would probably buffer everything here. Anything to not have to go through that again. Although he's getting good well to castle practice. So that's the one upside, I suppose.
The one upside to find the damage boost that you get good well to castle practice. Thanks for that.
Exactly. You know.
Very important.
To the positives. He's trying to get golds here.
Gold in a split that's based entirely on time of day.
Exactly. That's the kind of golds I like.
He's not getting the egg. He's really determined to make this work.
I think that it's one of those things where he's probably going to get it about. He could probably do this in practice 5 times in a row perfectly now, and it would never go wrong. But I just hope he gets it this time.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my god. He almost got caught by those guards if he'd fallen off there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Cut that real close.
He's playing. He's making my heart go.
Yeah.
And not because it's Valentine's Day.
Oh my god. Oh, this is heartbreaking to play. Heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, Oh, I never noticed. They named their files after each other. So obviously, Crux was meant to have this sort of luck, and he just made them swap last second. He knew. This is the kind of tactics this man employs. Don't ever trust him.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
The Scottish saboteur.
He's heading into adult section now, or the main brunt of it anyway. That's yeah.
Mubbsy's way off. Didn't angle.
He's not having a
Ugh.
So yeah, Crux is going to go off to get hook shot, and Mubbs is going to go back to the castle for the 5th time now, I think.
Yeah. I really hope he can pull this together and get this. And get
Yeah,
past the section. This is
definitely
really
hope
demoralizing.
I hope he can make it out of child section at least. Like I say, I don't think this, unless something absolutely catastrophic happens in Crux's run, I don't think this is going to be particularly close anymore. But I do want it for him as a sort of personal thing.
Yeah, because getting stuck on this forever and ever is very demoralizing for any runner. And it looks like he's getting the AK as a backup just in case.
Yeah.
Probably just a smart thing to do. He did get 20 rupees though, so he had to get the shield somewhere else. Oh no, he's reloaded anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. And he's probably... And because he's doing VC, you can just get it from the grave. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he's not doing N64 route. I was thinking, oh. But we're taking bets on Dampe race. I think 49.
I'm going to say it's going to get screwed over the last second and get like a 51 or something.
You're going to say 51?
Yeah.
Or...
That's because Crux is bad, more because Dampe is Dampe.
Constant pessimist. I'm going to say he's going to get wrecked once.
I am British. It's my job to be a pessimist.
Excuse me? And you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Rip up my passport, clearly.
No, we're both wrong.
Both wrong.
Solid 47, low 47. Very nice. Very well done.
And nobody got it. Okay. Literally nobody.
Yeah. Alright, I was paying attention. Did Mubbsy get the egg?
Yes, he did. He did, yes.
Good. At the very least, he'll get past this section, at the very least, this time.
Yeah, it's not ideal, obviously, getting sort of casual strats like this, but if it can get you out of something like this, especially in a race situation, it's always worth it.
Yeah. Alright. So now Crux can turn to Shadow Temple, get his other boots, and then go beat the dungeon. Okay, so he's gonna try this one more time. Watch this be the time he actually gets it.
Yeah, and the time he gets the egg as well.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's a good thing you got the egg then.
Yeah.
And you can guarantee that after this race, he's going to go and practice this, and he won't have a problem with it, because that's the way it always is.
That's how this goes. That's how this game works. He's getting on the other side of the town. Talk to him. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Pine used to get this egg all the time in races anyway, and I think if you do it like straight away, it's not that much slower, like prospectively in a race. So yeah, especially for newer players, maybe it is a valid option. But I don't think he wanted to do that off the bat.
So far, cruxer, he failed forest escape once or twice, and he got caught by guards twice. That's really only a mistake so far.
Yeah, he needs to, because he doesn't have a sword, he needs to get the, he's gonna have to either...
You can make this, box. You can make this provide jump slash, it's very precise though.
Yeah. And again, N64 is sort of rumoured to be a bit faster if you do DC hover, but the payoffs come at a cost, and this is the cost. Quite an unforgiving child section.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need stick anymore, does he? So you could just, in theory, just use a stick and break it.
Yeah, that is true.
But at this point, that he's probably not thinking about it right now.
Yeah, right. We're into guards anyway.
Finally made it to the guards. It is a great shame this has turned out.
Yeah, this isn't how I wanted it to go. But we are just going to see Crux do one of the bigger tricks in the run now. So hold your breath.
Made a save just in case. Very smart.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving.
Oh, what?
I guess he just wasn't done that properly.
I don't know what was wrong with that, but he's not going to be happy. Losing a chew here is, while it may seem it's only one chew, it can sort of it can damage you later on, especially in Spirit Hover, because you lose a chew for the hover, and B, you have to do an extra bomb hover, which is A, slower, and B, can be harder to execute nicely.
Yeah, it's a bit more finicky than chew hovers.
Yeah.
Chew hovers are constant. Bomb hovers can vary in height, so you have to be a bit more wary when you're doing them. It's still the first frame for that. Second frame for the roll.
Yeah, this should still be fine as long as
Yeah.
the pausing here doesn't mess him up, which it can do.
He's taking this really safe. Normally he doesn't pause this early, but okay, good. He got the frame, and he's in there. Okay, wasted one chew, which is unfortunate, but he made it partial out of temple.
Yeah, so Mubbsy should be in. He's in the Zelda cutscene now. We've got Crux fighting Bongo. Everyone's either favorite or least favorite boss from the people I've spoken to. Some people like his design. Some people hate his hands, but
I hate the way he's killed some of my runs before. That's always bad.
yeah, I think that it's just the fact that if you don't get ISG sort of the first 2 times, you're sort of screwed, because when he bounces you obviously can't do anything in the air, and especially when you're trying to learn how to sort of fight Bongo, it can be quite annoying. I know, obviously, you run glitchless yourself, so obviously you don't need the ISG. You just go straight for the fight. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, the ISG here can be quite nerve-wracking.
The most hardest part about Bongo fight is his attacks with his hands. If he does the punch attack, you can't stun him. You have to just jump out of the way, I believe. Or if he hits you, you don't hit him first right? Actually, right? You just get hit. That's it.
Yeah, you just get hit.
Yeah. So you have to get out of the way and wait for him.
Yeah, you can. The problem is with here, because you only really have, because you void to Dampe, and then you jump down, you do boat skip and things like that. You only really have 1.5 hearts anyway. So all of his attacks are going to kill you in 1 hit, basically, unless you have, I think, 1.5, in which case you can take a hit. But if he grabs you, and that's the 3 heart thing, and it's over.
I'm pretty sure all his attacks do like 2 hearts of damage. I could be wrong though.
Is it? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not not the best person to talk to.
Yeah, right. I'm just going for this cutscene skip. Hopefully he gets this. He's trying to buffer on N64, which is really bad. Okay, looks like he got right
Yeah, it
frame.
looks fine to me.
I think this is good.
Yep.
Yeah, seems good.
Seems good.
Alright, well Mubbsy is almost out of child section. Just go get the swordless dot skip and then he's home free.
Yeah, I like swordless dot skip. I think it looks cooler. Just as a subjective thing. But I never tried it myself. Maybe it's more difficult. Some people say it's easier. I think it is slightly quicker.
If you do unbuffered, it's slightly faster.
Yeah.
I believe. Alright, Mubbsy didn't get to 80 rupees, so he can't actually buy the shield. I don't think he's realised. He realised that he can't buy the shield, he hasn't got enough money.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal.
Yeah. He's good. And yeah, he now realises. At this point, just go. You have to go get the graveyard shield.
No, he's going back to get 20 rupees
Yeah.
from the bridge.
I think it's
from-
faster. I think it's faster just to get the graveyard shield.
It is faster, but maybe the problem is because it's one of those backup strats that you never think you'll need. You never really put much time into it.
And also, his splits maybe indicate he's doing the VC route, but he might also just be doing N64 route and doesn't change his splits yet.
Yeah. Me. All my icons are still wrong.
That still triggers me, man. Still triggers me.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can still be triggered, and I'll still keep it. That's why I still have it.
It's just
to trigger you.
It's so annoying because it has the split name bombs and the icon is hookshot.
Oh well.
God damn.
I like it. It's fine.
Killing me.
So Crux is off to DC now to, what do you know, get himself some bombs. So this is where we should see another 2 chews being used. The last 2 before Spirit Hover.
Yeah.
And Mubbsy's going to be attempting Door of Time Skip.
Targeting this pillar is the hardest trick in the game.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Targeting any surface that isn't flat. Especially, I don't like the torches in the Deku Tree. Like the corners of them.
Oh, yeah, that's pain in the
For
ass.
like setups and stuff.
Oh, he voids. It's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
I think he didn't on-target during the jump, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So how this works is you want to untarget during the jump, during the side hop, and then retarget the door as you go as your certain frame. But so it's a little bit more finicky than sword dot skip. Okay, so he's buffering it now. Okay, gets the frame.
There we go.
And he's
Nice.
through. Nice.
Right, so Mubbsy come up to the Master Sword now. So with everyone's out of child section. Round of applause.
Hooray!
Yay.
We did it.
Like I said, child section is not what I'd call fun. It's just sort of there. It allows you to have fun in adult section.
It is there as a vehicle to the adult section, which is actually the fun part.
It is. Yeah, and in fairness, he has just woken up.
Yeah.
I think props for actually even coming and arriving on time.
At this point, Crux me to probably like VC crash at Ganon in order to
Yes, it's going to have to be pretty wild.
give Mubbsy a chance to catch up at this point. It's unfortunate how the race turned out. It really is.
I didn't want it to.
Yeah,
in any race, you never want it to be sort of this far.
Yeah.
Because he is, I think Crux is about 15 minutes ahead at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, even taking into account the PBs, Cruxer's PB is about 10 minutes.
It's about
better
10
than
minutes, yeah.
Mubbsy, so it's already going to be a little bit one-sided. It's unfortunate, but this is the nature of round 1 tournaments.
Yeah, we should see. I mean, we have had some close ones in round 1. Habble and Duke was good. Mikami and Jelster.
Jelster, yeah, that was a
1 second. 1 second.
1 second
that
apart.
Was, that was
that
brutal,
was a
but
good
yeah.
race.
So it can really swing either way. But round 2 should be a lot more highly competitive, I think.
Yeah.
He's not playing it safe there. Not going to
Yeah,
get hit.
it's bad RNG from those sculptures.
Let's climb a mountain to get the magic that we're going to need to fire one thing.
One single light arrow.
We said this last time though, Greg, and
We did,
it ended
yeah.
up being 3 light arrows.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we should just, just end up...
Stay quiet. And
stay quiet and just say light arrows with the plural.
Light arrow, open bracket, S, close
S,
bracket.
close bracket. You know, it's fun fact though, because I learned that the bracket, like the circular ones, you should call parentheses the other day, and only the square brackets should be called brackets. And that's the fastest I've ever thrown away a fact ever. Because I refuse to call them parentheses
Yeah,
and square brackets.
that's bollocks. Just
Yeah. I've been lied to my entire life, and I was not having it. Similar to Nutella, calling it Nutella. I refuse about that one as well.
What? What?
Well,
Is that
apparently
a thing?
apparently the company have confirmed it's Nutella, and I just forgot to hear it. Yeah, so I just forget I heard that.
Nah. That's Nutella.
Yeah.
It's made with hazelnuts, not hazelnuts.
Yes. Don't. I'm on your side, Greg. I'm on your side. So Crux entering DC here, literally to get to the Lost Woods. And just doing a nice bit of damage routing here to get down to half a heart before he enters.
Yeah, it's going to die very soon. Skip the Minuet Forest cutscenes. Yes,
Damn it,
now.
Greg, spoilers! Spoilers! You can't have a main character death.
This Game of Thrones? I think not.
Nice movement through there as Mubbsy saves, and he's finally entered the bulk of adult section.
Mm-hmm. It'd been funny if Cruxer died there to that ground jump.
I don't know what it is. I know that he's never going to hit you when you're in the ground jump sort of state, but it still brings a tremble.
It's still kind of scary.
Yeah. Whoever made the
big
noise.
Yeah, like it's a big beefcake moblin charging at you with a spear. Like you're gonna get you know the willies from that.
Yes. And great cutscene skip there, dying on the same frame as the cutscene started to skip the whole thing and learn the song at the same time.
That's been important about 15 minutes or so when he goes back there.
Yes.
But now he's off to the Wasteland and to Gorilla Fortress.
Yeah, this is my favourite part of the run, as long as Spirit Hover goes well. If that goes badly, it's bad. But if you can get Spirit Hover, it's a really fun end game, I find. Spirit Temple is a really interesting place to be, and Forest is a nice cooldown, and then obviously you're at the end of the game, hopefully on PB pace, and nice Hess there.
You said it's a nice cooldown, but Stalfos can still prove a problem in Forest Temple if you're on low health.
Yes. I'll gloss over that. I'm trying to give myself some hope as much as everyone else.
Yeah. This looks like Mubbsy is doing the VC route hookshot first.
Yes. And that's what had me so confused.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure until now.
And again, taking bets for Dampe. If anyone can get this one, I'm right. Not going to give you anything because it's just a game.
I'm gonna say 50 flat. Maybe not.
50 flat? No, I'm not going to
get
get
flames.
now.
Yeah, you get by 2 flames. Oh, that was a very close one as well.
Yeah, I think he thought you could squeeze through, but unfortunately not.
Cruxer's going for this bridge chest, makes it across. Oh my god, that was close. He almost just... He was very close to falling off the edge there.
Yeah.
That's a drop here, unfortunately, and the rest of the way. That was the same thing that happened to Gelster during his race.
Oh my god.
Oh!
That flame there can push you back under the door as it closes, and that voids you, and you have to start the race all over again.
Yeah, that was almost really bad.
Yeah, this is gonna be upwards of like 58, I think.
Yep.
50, yeah. Oh, I'm too good.
Look at you.
What do I get? What's my prize?
Nothing.
Oh.
You get anything, mate. Not worth anything.
Oh, not worth
Come
anything. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I'll show you.
Show me what? Exactly.
Oh,
Nice emoji.
right. So we've got Crux here again for the ground clip gate skip. A bit of extra buffering here than I think you'd usually do, but executes it fine, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Getting
Fuck that
yes.
sign.
Make sure to get that sign.
Classic. One of my favorite memes in this game is screw that sign.
And cruxer, I think going for full. Do you reckon, or just half?
Probably full. He'll probably go for it and see how it goes.
Yeah, he's far enough ahead to void a few times anyway. I think he'll probably go for full just for practice.
I mean, he could void a maximum of 2 times
No,
full, guys. So,
no, just
okay, he
half,
cancels
just
it.
half, yeah. I think with that kind of trick, as good as you might be in practice at it, I think it takes that sort of next level to start having the guts to put it into a run. Because as soon as if you're on PB pace, you won't want to risk it. But if you're not, and you go, a lot of these big tricks are added when you're sort of not on PB pace, but you've been practicing it, and you sort of chuck it in, and it then saves your run, and then from then on you have to do it.
Yeah, it's like, well, no, I have to go for this now. It's in my PB.
Yeah.
Like.
A lot of people do it with Spirit Hover. They're like 2 minutes behind. So when they get to Spirit, they go, I've been practicing Spirit Hover. Let's give it a go. Get it. Now a minute ahead and go, great. Now I have to do it in every run. But I think the same thing will eventually happen with Crux there with Full Wasteland. He's been practicing it quite a lot. But
yeah,
it's just going to take that one run. Yeah, it's just going to take that one run for him to go for it and hopefully get it.
Mubbsy's on really low health. He's got to pick up 2 health drops here in order to survive. Probably. Yeah, play it safe.
Yeah.
Aim properly for the door.
Health and chew management is quite vital, especially in this category. You don't have much health the entire game, and you don't have many chews, so it's a bit of both.
All right, gets the Gwei hover. So we can pie does here with free chew spirit hover.
I never liked the way he sort of distributes the chews and the bombs here. I usually just go straight for the 3 chews, but he sort of spreads them out. Which I suppose it doesn't matter when you do them, but
yeah, it's preference. So all you need to do is at the very least unlock your camera at some point. That's basically it.
I mean, you could theoretically have 1 chew to unlock the camera, then do all bombs until the last 2, and use chews for the last 2. But yeah, it's all preference, I suppose. I just don't like the way he distributes them. It seems so weird to my mind, good. Anyway.
It's on the scene.
Mubbsy just finishing off with that fight there as Crux finishes Spirit Hover.
Not going into the lone zone.
Oh, is that?
Feels confident.
That's no.
No, he didn't make it.
I think he should go inside here. Yeah.
Yeah, he can go inside. He's definitely going to go inside with 2 bombs left. He doesn't want to risk it. I don't blame him. He's going for the surface of the backwalk super slide. Alright, looks good. 1 jump slash to victory.
And there it is. And Mubbsy here. Mubbsy? Mubbsy. Mubbsy.
The great Mubbsy.
Going for boat skip here. On N64, this is going to be a lot more finicky. Finickier, due to the fact that this is quite a buffer-heavy trick if you don't land all the frames. You can be lucky enough to just pause exactly on the frames you need, but most of the time it doesn't happen.
It's why a lot of S64 runners tend to go, at least high-level ones, tend to just go for that unbuffered, that backflip.
Yes.
Because it's buffering that is a real pain.
Yeah, they use up as well, most of them there, and it gives you, I think, a few more frames than a chew does. I could be wrong.
I think it's a bit more lenient.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the specifics. It seems more lenient anyway, from what I've watched.
At some point, I need to actually ask S64 runners, like, hey, how many frames is it for the bomb? Is it more lenient? Is it not?
This final frame can be really bad, but he just gets it, and that should be boat skip done, which is really good.
He's in there.
That was quite a deep. That was a pretty fast skip there.
Yep. And Cruxer gets really good bomb RNG. Gets 3 drops from the Armos in Spirit Temple.
And all 3 in Uberstead in 1 run.
Very nice. Probably get this pot here. He should,
probably only once.
Be okay without it, but
yeah,
might as well. In a race 10, you might as well get to full.
Mubbsy here just having a bit of trouble with ISG, but you have a couple of times, I think it's 3 times that his hands bounce before it's vital that you get it.
Yeah, it's like, you think you have like 4 at most.
Yeah.
I think that the 4th one is like the last one possible. Because after that, he starts to attack you, and you have to be real careful. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, cruxer fails, statue climb.
That is, I've never seen that before. Just a roll off the edge.
Just off the edge, yeah, just didn't target.
Yeah. Going for the second try here. It's a pretty, well, I want to say relatively new because we used to do a super slide from a room near the top to sort of go into the unloaded this area, but unloaded to hit the load zone. But this was sort of found it was only about 4 seconds slower optimally, and as you just seen there, if you fail it, it's really quick to retry, which is the main benefit.
Yeah, this is a lot more forgiving of a trick, and it takes it's only like 7 seconds slower, I think.
Yeah,
compared
it's
to
something
the
like
super
that.
slide method. But that method is still done by like old school players. Like Valiant always goes for it because he can do it in like 2 pauses. He's a madman. Yeah. But I know like Alien still goes for it. I think Glitchy still does as well.
Yeah, stubborn, aren't they?
Yeah. They want to switch to the clearly but more consistent strat.
Clearly superior spirits.
They really want those 7 seconds.
They do. And again, it's only if you do it optimally and 1 pause. If you put in 2 or 3 pauses there, you start to eat up that advantage. But I think, like you said, most of them can. So experienced with it now, you can do it in 1.
Cruxer is not on PB pace, I wouldn't imagine. He got caught by guards twice, which is like a 1.5 time loss.
Yeah, this should still be a sub 120 run if he keeps this up, but yeah, I wouldn't say PB.
He's going for the burrow cutscene skip here, so this is a pretty bad trick to fail. Because you fail it, you go right back to start of the dungeon, you have to do Superior Interior all over again. But he plays it straight to level safe, and he gets it.
There we go.
Very nice. So that cutscene skip saves about 25 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it's around that sort of region.
Alright, now he's going to Twin Rover fight while Mubbsy heads towards DC to get his bombs, magic, minuet collection.
He is 1 chew up though, so save back that 5 seconds on a chew hover maybe. The only reason that a lot of people don't do statue climb is because it is optimally slower. So if you're going for top times, you do want to still be doing the super slides if you know you can 1 pause it. But again, for most people, it's not worth it at all to learn anyway. Yeah,
it's the harder strat and also less forgiving strat as well. If you fail it, it's kind of bad. Whereas if you fail statue climb, it's not a big deal. You just climb back up again and do it over. Only gets bad if you run out of bombs, but you can always go refarm some bombs back in the Almos room. Need to.
Ooh, that's a interesting pattern there from Twin Rover. I've never seen her stay still.
Oh,
that was unlucky. That was unlucky.
Yeah, he got a quick shot, I think, but he didn't couldn't capitalize on it, unfortunately. She was in a bad position.
This is... Oh no, just
okay,
in time.
That's not bad. That's okay. Yeah, so Twin Rover is a lot of RNG. She goes around like random patterns. You have to kind of adjust what she does. You can manipulate her to a certain extent, like this. We use Snow to keep her in place. But it's... you're still reliant on being lucky a lot of the time.
Oh, there's the double.
Oh, the double.
This hasn't actually been too bad. Apart from that first quick shot that I don't see very often, that was not a bad fight at all.
1 more to go, I think. Yep.
Yes. She can sometimes give you a sort of a 5 or 6 6-phase fight. But if you hookshot her after 4, or if she goes for a 5th or 6th, if you hookshot her, and they both spin around, they will go into this fight. So you only need to do it 4 times. But a lot of people starting out, they go like, oh, why am I getting 6 phases? And yeah, that's the reason, because she can sometimes do it, but to block that, you just need to hookshot them.
Yeah, just get out of that cycle.
I don't know why it happens, actually. I don't know why sometimes she can do more, but I don't know the mechanics behind her fight code, but...
Very nice. Alright, that's not bad to remember fight. Aside from that troll at the start with the domestic shot, it was actually not too bad.
And Mubbsy just getting bombs there. That was a pretty decent DC.
Yeah.
Probably standard. The problem with DC is that there's not really much. If it's clean in your PB, there's never really much time save, because it is all about movement. And some hyenas now.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying it.
You know exactly what it is. It's not hyenas.
No, it's hyenas.
No, mate. No. No, I refuse to...
Hyenas. It's PG. Family friendly. Christian, you know.
It's ways have been family friendly.
Family friendly. Well, in fairness, yeah, you are here, so maybe not.
Good point. I am not family friendly in any way, shape, or form. Mubbsy got trolled there by that ledge. That ledge, sometimes you just won't jump randomly, and it's really annoying. Gets to the 3rd try, though. No, Glitchy, you're not allowed back on here again.
You'll show up Greg when he sings as something for Valentine's Day at the end, right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, sure.
No, don't encourage him. Valiant. Oh, I'm disappointed I even started reading that.
Glitchy, what the fuck? Draw damn face swimsuit for Valentine's Day. That sounds really hot. Can I get one of those?
Yeah, I'll take the first copy.
Yeah.
Just make sure to expose enough skin, and then I'll buy one.
Just damn pain a swimsuit. Just giving his heart piece over to you.
So Crux is warping off to the forest now to get himself quite a nice bow. I think it looks very nice.
It's a lovely bow, isn't it?
It is very a lovely bow. Nice handcrafted from wood, of all things. But I said this was a cooldown. It is usually.
Really depends how Stalfos go. Stalfos can still can screw you over.
Yeah, his health is not what I'd consider safe.
Healthy.
Healthy, yeah. Hey.
Hey. Luckily, there are a lot of hard drops in the Stalfos fights. There's a hard drop and also a fairy to get. You need to get more health, so it should be fine. And Crux has got a lot of experience fighting Stalfos, so he should be okay.
He should be fine. I have faith. Don't worry. That vine hook shot is it's fairly recent. I think it was a glitchless optimization that he's brought over.
Yeah, that strat was found because we saw CMA do something similar, but it was a 1-frame trick, and we decided to look into how ways to make it more consistent, and Danny found that setup instead. And that saves about 1 second over just going on the other side. Mostly because you can just roll down straight away and get across the branch really easily. It's a bit more riskier because you do run the risk of getting hit by the Wolfos, but if you do it just right, you should be fine. I've not got hit in a long time.
Yeah, if you manage to get onto that ledge before, just after they start slashing, they won't have the range to hit you. And he's not picking up the hearts for this, so...
He probably will do want to get in the first one.
Yeah,
No,
he'll probably
not.
get this... Yeah, I think he should probably go for that, yeah.
Try to get a fairy. A fairy's not to troll people, though. Yeah, you got it. He's good. Alright, very good Stalfos fight. That's the worst when the Stalfos going in us pots. Alright, Mubbsy setting up for this minuet skip. Seems good.
Yep, sorters.
He's good. It is really fortunate that you can't get crit wiggled in while targeting. So otherwise that setup would be a little bit more monkerous.
Now we're going for a ledge clip there,
Ooh,
and
nice.
oh, first time.
First time I'm buffing, very nice. You were saying earlier, I was doing a stream earlier when he was practicing, he said like, if I got that first time, I'm buffed with my PB, I would have had a mid 116. He was really mad about it.
Now a hover boost here, just to skip actually a reasonable chunk of the dungeon just by one hover boost.
Yeah, you skip the whole key here.
Yeah.
It's really nice, because getting keys is a bit more time consuming.
Now, it's funny, I think this jump here, literally going from the two platforms here, has probably been more impossible than impossible jump. I think it's probably more people have failed this little backwalk here than the actual trick called impossible jump.
I believe it.
But yeah, he's just doing a few ground jumps here to get over these blocks.
Yeah.
As Mubbsy gets a really nice super slide and then a extended super slide.
Don't you go Hess? He has to from the castle.
Did he? Oh, right.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Interesting. I did not see that. I didn't think that was as quick as a Hess. But...
He might have dropped it for like 1 frame or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
He was fine though.
Yeah, that's good.
It is worth pointing out that those ground jumps are a way to get past those blocks because you need a strength upgrade to get past them, which we don't have right now. So it's the only way of getting past those blocks is to do ground jumps. You could in theory probably do like hovers, but that would waste way too many bombs to take way too long. So
yeah, I think it's interesting that you always think that adult would have its own sort of strength thing, but no, it literally does carry over from child. If you don't get the Goron bracelet as adult, you can't do any of the things that the child with Goron bracelet can do.
yeah, the game tells you like, hey, you need the elves are stronger than Child Link, but that's just a lie.
Yeah, no. Because it makes the assumption that you've done DC, you've done all this, you have the Goron bracelet, and obviously for stuff like this, you don't. So we needed a separate way to get over those blocks.
Yeah, it's one of those weird little little things about the game that people found out once dot skip was discovered. And
yes.
When you get out of Link without doing any child dungeons, people are like, okay, so what's such a difference? Like, oh, I can't pick up grass. Oh, right, I haven't got Goron bracelet. That's weird.
Also, the fact that bombs get auto-equipped to see down, even though you don't have them, is another weird one I find.
Yeah.
I still don't know why that is, so if anyone wants to explain that to me, I'd be very happy.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually know that? Like, why bombs get auto-equipped, but if you haven't got them, but nuts and Ocarina don't?
Yeah, and the fact that the stuff you have in your inventory, like if you have choose equipped, which can be used as adult, they don't get equipped.
Yeah.
They actually get actively unequipped.
Alright. So Mubbsy makes it past. He does a different version of gate skip. There's a little sight up there with hover boots to get over outbounds. And
You've done that every single... That pun has been used so much.
Time to relax. God damn it.
I've seen that at least twice, and
I hate you so
I'm
much.
not happy.
God damn it. Oh yeah, I know why it equips nuts, bombs, and Ocarina. That's how the game works. But I'm wondering why, if you don't have bombs, it equips bombs. But they're not the same with nuts or Ocarina. It just doesn't equip those, even if you haven't got them. And I don't really understand why that is either. Because in theory, you do need Ocarina to. You would get Ocarina. You could skip nuts by the entire child section, but you cannot skip Ocarina, like in theory. So it's just kind of weird how it works out.
Yeah, and how it sort of gives you a bomb icon even when you don't have it equipped, I suppose. That's always been weird. But we've got Mubbsy here just finishing off Wasteland, the sort of safer method. Hasn't done any of the half Wasteland stuff, just walking through it. And perfectly executed.
Very nice.
We'll see, I think, a Spirit Hover attempt here. 4 chews,
Yeah.
nice amount of bombs, it should be good.
Yeah, he's got 13 bombs and 4 chews. This should be pretty. I don't want to say easy because Spirit Harbor is not easy, but pretty safe Spirit Harbor.
Yeah, as on the level of safeness that you can possibly get, he is.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh god, guys! Spoilers coming up on the left. Look away if you don't want to know who Sheik is.
I can't look.
It's so nerve-wracking.
Oh
My god.
Some people just shielded and lost ISG. Unfortunately, he's got to let this way back over now.
Yeah, it was too. He's going for the Gwei Hover, and it was too close. So
No, he shielded.
Oh right.
I
Okay.
tucked in, so lost ISG. He had to re-get it. He gets it this time though.
Some decent bomb hovers there. Pretty standard height. Nice camera unlock there.
Yep, very nice. That's a bit risky. He could have actually failed to unlock and had to do more hovers back.
Ooh, that was a lowish hover. I did not like that one.
That was a bit one. Gwei's coming down.
The problem with these hovers is that if you get a low hover, you actually go further backwards into the seam, so you can sort of go underneath the seam you need to backflip onto. If you get too many of those,
oh, that's unfortunate. He fails Spirit Hover. He's got to go for his Spirit Interior now.
that's not good.
Looking at his splits, it looks like he actually doesn't get Spirit Hover in his PB because he's about to save quite a lot of time on mid that split.
I don't know. A 40 sub 50 mirror shield is only really doable.
I was talking about
Hover.
I mean, like, because he was going to be like 2 minutes ahead. Unless he like failed Wasteland, like.
Oh
a bunch
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
then...
Sorry, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
All right, he gets super slide. He's got to. So how the Spirit Interior works is you have to just go for the entire temple basically. You clip through this block because obviously you haven't got strength to push it. So clip for this block and get across the Hover Boots, and you got to just go for a temple like normal. You have to get the keys, do the puzzles, and make your way to Mirror Shield from there. Doing Spirit Interior is about 2.5, 3 minutes slower than Spirit Hover.
Yeah, unfortunately, he tried, and
so he's losing quite a bit of time.
It's going to be more like 4 minutes, I'd say, at this point. Which he couldn't really afford to lose in the first place, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point.
Yeah, it was a pipe dream really. If he got Spirit Hover, he could have maybe made some sort of comeback. And cruxer really messed up, but
First
it's
VC crash.
First VC crash of the tournament. Can you imagine?
But yeah, Lax is almost over anyway, so we can actually put away the snacks and get back to the action. Snacks for Lax. Hey. What is it with Lax and just having so many bad puns?
I know. Awful.
It's just unbelievable the level of things it fits into. That's not good. Gets hit there, and he's... Oh, no, his health's good. I thought it was like much lower than that.
Nah, he's fine. He's at full health. He got the pots at the start of the temple, so he's fine. So one bad side about doing Spirit Interior is that normally you get ISG off of this temple here later on to do Central Climb. But if you actually get this... If he plays the L here and get this key, then this text is gone, so you have to just either do it without ISG or use a bomb instead. So it can be a little bit a little more finicky.
Yeah, there are sort of, I'd say setups in quotation marks. It's not really a setup, but there are ways to sort of maximize your chance of getting up the arm without ISG. A lot of people like to shield turn at like a certain texture and things like that, but ISG is preferred just for, for all those people that are safe like me.
Yeah, all it means is that you won't fall off the ledge if you go too fast. You can just kind of go through pretty quickly.
It sort of removes that worry factor of if you just going too quick.
It isn't too bad for ISG, but it is a bit more, a bit scarier. You can fall off much easier.
Yeah, because if you do Spirit Interior, you will do all the rooms in this split. He may save.
Ooh.
He's going to save time in the Spirit 2 Twin Rover split because he doesn't need to do any of this, which he would have normally done.
Yeah.
He's going around this room quite interestingly, actually. I would not have chosen this way around.
Yeah, this is an interesting way of doing this. You have a boost and get across that gap. Meanwhile, Cruxer does the trail skip successfully. Chose to make a stand-up variant instead. I guess you try and preserve bombs, just in case Void Warp goes wrong.
The Zalfos fight was really decent there.
Yeah, not too bad. Those
they
guys
are really. It's quite interesting how sort of when you play it casually, they're really annoying. But if you just quick spin, if you just mash quick spins, they're just so stupid.
Stalfos again. Very nice Stalfos fight. Happened really well.
Yeah, and again, if you know how to manipulate them properly, like they can become quite easy. If they attack you, for instance, they will be vulnerable a few seconds afterwards, and then usually if you can get a damage hit in on them, they will then continually try and jump for you, which is a really easy way to get a really quick kill.
Yeah. This is the really scary part, though, is double knuckles.
Oh, yes. The fact that they do 4 hearts of damage, and we only ever have 4 hearts if you're playing what I'd call the normal route, is always quite scary. But they're in sync, that's fine.
He's good, yeah.
Masterclass.
The worst part about double knuckles is if they desync any point, if you damage one not the other, then they can get really awkward. You can fix it, without too much trouble, but it is a bit more tricky to manipulate them.
Oh, the swag points. He's going for it. Yes.
Gets it.
Oh, no.
Oh, drops it. Lefty has proved to be a real bitch for more than one player this tournament.
Obviously, he didn't have enough in the back. Oh, that's bad for Mubbsy there.
Yeah. He gets the ISG, but bomb knocks him off the edge, unfortunately. You have to reclimb now.
He's going to try and get max. Oh, no. That's actually.
Oh!
No,
okay.
that's not. No, that's not going to work. He needs to jump.
Yeah. Maybe
good idea.
Maybe you can hook shot across and then side up down, maybe.
That's what. No, he's not going to make that. Is he? No way. Oh.
Nice. Very nice turn.
That's actually an interesting strat.
And they've thought about that before. That's pretty
I've
cool.
never seen that. I've seen people get the hover boots and go across the other platform, then jump down to the arm, but I've never seen that before.
Mm.
And this is what I mean. I like the fact that everyone seems to have their own sort of personalized way of doing things. And oh, don't know what happened there. He had the right frame, and I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird. What happened there? I think he was holding shield still from the statue, so he didn't quite get the attack off, unfortunately.
Damage by the nipple. Yeah.
His health actually really bad. It could be a quarter heart going into the Borer and Twin Rover.
Yeah, I'm not liking the health.
Yeah. A little bit scary.
Actually, it's going to be... No, it's fine, yeah.
I
forgot about the boost here.
Yeah, he'll take a half heart here and then half heart from the ground clip.
Yes, I just don't want him to fall, because that would be...
Cruxer showing the his different experience for doing no ISG on Ganondorf. Very nice. He's going for this staircase over
This is scary.
here. Yeah.
He's buffering this, I think, just to make sure.
I don't blame him. If he
Yeah,
fails
you need
this,
that
he has to
half,
go
a
get, he's gonna
quarter.
get health. Yeah. If he fails that, he has to go back down and get more health.
Let's hope for a rock troll. Oh no, wait, did I say hope? Oh god. Let's hope he doesn't get rock trolled.
Yes, let us hope that he does not
Let's
get
hope.
Haha.
I'm so sincere. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Alright then, we've got Naburu on the right, Void Warp on the left. Who is going to come out victorious? I don't know whether he's going to go for the cutscene skip or
He
not.
can't because he'll void and die.
Oh, you're right, yeah, quarter. He'll just die.
Yeah.
And doesn't look like there's going to be a rock troll. Damn. I mean, great.
Yeah, that's... Wow, that's so good to see. No rock
That's
troll.
amazing.
Wow.
Oh, how boring. Look at that. Actually gets it right. I mean, who wants to see people getting stuff right?
Right, gets a void warp just fine. Go for
More
the
swag
superstar,
points? More swag
Double
points,
kiss?
anyone? No.
Failed superstar. He's going for it again.
No, he's not.
He turns to
He
roll,
knows.
doesn't backwalk here, because if you backwalk, he can call whatever he did.
He's going to go
Shout out
for... Yeah. Had to throw shade in there, didn't you?
Had to throw shit in there. That was really
Yeah.
funny.
Obviously the setup, yeah. No.
Kiss.
Oh.
No, I felt to start for the kiss. Nah. Reset.
Oh, and Valentine's Day as well. He didn't even... you know,
Yeah.
not even a
Come on.
gift. Not even a gift. This is what happens when you forget.
Ban the sick filth.
Doesn't deserve a kiss. Dude, that's supposed to be a heartbeat, but it just looks like a heart, or with wings, or the devil.
Yeah, I thought it was a heart with horns for a second there.
Yeah, it looks like the devil, but it's supposed to be a heartbeat, apparently. Yes, if you get the setupless kiss, you win. I think we can agree on that.
Yes, that's... yeah. Absolutely.
I think, to be honest, out of pure grit for continuing, I think you win anyway.
Yeah. Like, I mean, players would have kept going in this race after the damage boost failure, but...
Yeah, I think...
Man,
yeah.
Rover is not being kind here. Rover
No,
just
well...
gave him, like, a good, like, 2 troll cycles there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and as we said, RNG can be either with you or against you, or somewhere in between, but it always seems to be at either extreme.
It's unfortunate. When they overlap like this, you have to kind of wait to keep her in place, because she, there are times where like, the hitboxes overlap, and they won't actually hit the right one.
Yeah, they can sort of meet shield each other, which is unfortunate when it happens.
Yep. Alright, Cruxer's doing this strat to hold R to keep his Master Sword.
Not to be confused with hold R to get the eyeball frog. Which
Yes.
I read the document, and I still don't understand.
Shouts to Speed Frog.
Yeah. So that should be first phase Twin Rover done and dusted.
The beautiful N64 fire effects.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Fire effects and Jabu for me on N64 are just so much nicer. So much nicer.
1.0 doors and Jabu. Oh baby.
Although 1.0 not crawl spaces, like what are they called? In Ice
What?
Cabin and stuff, like the
Oh, the alcove cameras.
alcoves. That's the one.
Those are awful.
So
every
first
time
phase,
I do Barrow OT, I'm just like, I hate these cameras. They trigger me so much.
but that's first phase of Ganon done.
Yep.
Oh, that was unfortunate. He wasn't close to
Mubbsy,
Twin Rover.
Closer than that.
Might be a second phase here. Yeah.
He should be okay. He's gonna mash these. Oh damn it! That's rough.
Yeah, no. It was a lot longer than I thought it was.
Yeah.
But you should still shoot 3 of the same. Oh no, it's the damage, isn't it? If you don't bring it to under half. So it could go either way here.
Blind on luck now. Cruxer's having a really awkward Ganon fight here.
Yeah, he won't be able to jump over to the platform without knowing. And luckily enough, she does shoot 3 of the same straight away.
Alright, very nice. And Cruxer finishes off Ganon.
Yeah, and it was 1 hit.
Yep. I think Cruxer's about to match his previous PB, 119.55.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
He might do, yeah. And I said sub 120. Here we go.
Yeah. 1.0 Forest Boss Door. Yeah, if you at 1.0, if you can open the boss door just to the side and you'll fall out of bounds forever and ever. Really funny.
119.55 for GG.
Yep, there we go. Match the previous PB.
That's PB.
Yep.
GG Cruxer, taking the win. Alright, Mubbsy's got about, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say
20 minutes, 25 minutes or so left.
Yep. Yeah, we've still got Forest and
Lara cutscene.
Yes. Oh, Hyena's fight is over. So
shut up! It's not hyenas. What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna change all my split names to Hyenas now and keep the old ones just to annoy you.
Oh my god! I can't ban mutant in this channel. It's unfortunate.
I tried. Don't worry.
Do so.
If I just start typing a lot of profanity very quickly, do you reckon it'll work?
I hope so.
You better don't.
And that's where the intervention comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's in cutscenes.
Yeah, not much to really talk about here.
God damn it. Why are there so many cutscenes in a story-based game?
I know, right? This is such bullshit.
It's so annoying. It just breaks up the gameplay.
Alright, well, Cruxer's going to move on to round 2 when he's face off against Duke. That should be a really good matchup. These two are really close together.
Yeah, their PBs are quite literally.
Yeah. They're like 10 seconds apart, maybe.
Yeah.
Like
it's
and
mental.
Mubbsy's going to fall down to lose his bracket. He's going to go face off against Habble.
That should be an interesting race.
That should be a good round as well. They're also pretty close together.
Yeah, their 2 best PBs are about a minute apart.
Yeah.
So again, it's the sort of the round 1 is always going to be more varied.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of like differences between the players round 1. It's that way it's seeded. But once you get to round 2 and onwards, it starts getting a lot closer.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've had a losers 1 or a race already that was reasonably close.
Yeah.
Round 2 is being organised. We have only 2 round 1 races to go.
Yeah. Do you want to pull Cruxer in for the interview? Trez?
He's gone.
Yeah. Do we pull in Cruxer for interview?
He needs to join for that.
Okay. I'll let him know.
God damn it! Always holding everyone up.
That's a Scottish for you.
Damn! I thought we weren't going to go there. I'm from Scotland.
That was
atrocious. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that you tried, but you really didn't. Oh, Mubbsy, no! No! Oh,
no! Oh!
Oh, Mubbsy, no! No! Oh, no! Oh.
Damn. Is all I can say to that.
Yeah. Oh,
Also, GG, Cruxer.
Thank you.
GG.
Yeah, GG, man. That was a pretty clean race. He didn't really fail much in that, other than getting caught by guards. That was basically the only thing that went wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Getting caught... I got caught by, like, the second last guard the second time, so that lost me... It was like a minute 10 or something. I was behind PB at Master Sword. Other than that, my only other major fail was, like, Shadow was really bad, so I wasted a Chew, and then I was like, uh-oh, I'm nervous now, and did a really bad like BK skip and stuff, but it was pretty clean other than that.
Yeah, there's a lot of buffers going on there. I thought it was just you being safe and trying to over buffer to not.
Nah, it was just you know when you get a bit like edgy and you press everything way too early. So.
Yeah. It's like panicking.
Yeah.
I get it. No, it was good. It was good play from you. Really clean.
Yeah, but I mean, in 1955, it's funny. 3 weeks ago, that would have been 3 seconds behind my PB, and now it's now it's nearly 4 minutes behind it. Yeah.
How times change.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Cool. It was a really good race. Not race. What am I saying? Really good time for a race anyway. I think you did.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. I've got Duke to face next round anyway, so I had to scare him a bit,
Yeah, we're just discussing that.
I got to put the fear into him.
So obviously, this was a quicker time than Duke's race time. So you've hopefully made him practice all the harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel so sorry for Mubbsy though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's a real shame.
I wasn't checking until I got to Zelda, and then I was like, because I saw him heading to the crawl space, right? And I was like, oh, that's fine. He's ahead because N64 or whatever. And then when I got to Zelda, I looked back and he was like coming out the well. I was like, what's happened?
Yeah, he unfortunately failed damage boost like 5 times.
5 times. Yeah.
It was really unfortunate.
Yeah. It seems like it's been okay since then, apart from Spirit Hover maybe, but.
Yeah, it's been overall pretty clean. Just that and Spirit Hover probably messed him up quite badly. But yeah, the rest of it was no major mistake. Boat skip went reasonably well.
Yeah.
Nothing really to talk about. But yeah, I think it's the problem with that sort of mistake. They're losing 18 minutes sort of that early on into the game. It does sort of set the tone of what you're going to be like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed he's still going. I think a lot of people would have just stopped.
Yeah, I think we're all amazed that like he's just still going with this. Like props to him for keep going.
Really good determination.
I think big props to him for actually continue going. I don't know whether I'd still be here.
Just giving up at that point.
Yeah,
really good effort.
So he's going for the block skips now, leading up to impossible jump. Yeah, and there we go. And I said earlier that sort of backwalk there has been the bane of quite a few people.
Yeah. I know. I know some players move forward a little bit so they can get max speed, come out of this ledge, so they don't have to backflip. It's a little bit slower, but it's a bit safer.
Right then, so second ground jump here, the red block, and this is quite an easy jump here, but as we've seen in these races, top players can sometimes mess this up.
It happens, yeah.
It does indeed. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Andy when he did it. He just clipped right through the corner.
Yeah, he did. He rolled like really tight to the edge.
Yes.
And you can either clip through the corner or you get this really stupid ledge grab where he like infinitely grabs the ledge the whole way down.
So yeah, just doing the side up there to skip some Navi text and keeping well right there. So this is the second Stalfos fight. The first one went okay as far as I can tell. This one has a few more, so we'll see what happens.
He hasn't 2 hearts here, so a jump slash will kill him, but we're probably going to get these hearts, to be safe.
Yeah, he's just got a safety heart there.
I think most runners at this point, if they're low in health, at this point will grab that heart just in case. Because you can be really good Stalfos, but occasionally they'll just get up on you and you'll get a surprise attack from behind, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think it's not worth the couple of seconds you save by not getting it if you're on that sort of 2 heart, 1 heart sort of range.
And dying to these Stalfos is infinitely worse than dying to the first set, because dying to these Stalfos, you have to go through the entire temple again, which is like 3 minutes maybe, 4 minutes.
Apart from all the other things, I screwed up the stall posts in this temple were good.
Yeah, similar to dying to Naburu, it's not as simple as just sort of reloading the fight up again. You have to do all the lead up to it. But he's doing a double save warp here, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, was slightly slower than double.
Yeah, so I think for the longest time they thought it was faster on N64 because obviously quick reset and slower on VC, but I'm pretty sure it turns out it's faster to play Minuet and then save warp on both.
I imagine on N64 it's probably not that much different.
It's
Honestly.
not a huge difference, no, but it is
Like
still
1
faster.
second,
as
2
far as
seconds
I know.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, time to relax. Haha.
You can steal my joke.
No, no puns.
I
I'm
don't
punned
want
out.
to go jokes.
I am punned out. No.
You
So-
said relax joke every time.
What do you say, guys? Since Mubbsy still has like a little bit to go, and well, people saw everything. What about if we just host him and give him the rest of the race
Last time now.
for his
Yeah, I
own
think that's
channel?
fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
sounds
sounds
good.
good.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
All right, cruxer GG again, Greg, and
Thank you.
thanks so much for doing the commentary.
You're welcome.
No problem.
And yeah, we'll give Mubbsy a bit of time to relax.
Haha.
Oh.
Yeah, great joke. I know. 10 out of 10. Literally mutant aura tier of jokeness.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Maybe not. Alright. Thanks for
Aw.
watching, everyone. And please, please, please go rate the Mubbsy. And see you all later.